When life gets tough, what do? Are you someone who is strong and courageous, or are you weak and fearful? Are you someone who has faith in God, or are you an atheist who relies only on yourself? Friends, we live in perilous times. The Bible says that in the last days, people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, rude, and they will love pleasure rather than doing what is right. They will be mockers. They will be disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, and they will consider nothing sacred. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 2 through 5. So you can imagine that we are living in the last days. We know this. And therefore we know that these things are happening because we see it all around us. So when times get tough, what do? Are you someone who is strong and courageous, or are you weak and fearful? Listen, I want to encourage you today to be strong and courageous. Be strong and courageous. Have faith. Look at the example of King David. He was a man after God's own heart. He had faith in God. He had trusted in God. But there were times when he was very afraid. And one of those times was when he faced Goliath. And look at 1 Samuel chapter 17. And the Israelites and the Jebusites were gathered together, their armies facing each other. A champion from the Philistines came forward from the Jebusites' ranks, Goliath by name. He was over 9 feet tall. He had a helmet of brass on his head, and he was armed with a coat of mail. Its weight to the coast was 5,000 shekels of brass. And he had a sword strapped to his waist. Its blade was about a foot long. In his hand he held a spear. This giant sneered at the Israelites and cursed them. "Why are you coming at me?" he would shout. "We'll give your carcasses to the birds and wild animals of the land. Whoever kills me will have to pay me in full and become my servant." Then David said to Saul, "I cannot keep going back and forth before this Philistine. I must do something to him. Otherwise, he will keep taunting the Israelites and cursing God, the God of Israel. But I am only a boy. Your Majesty doesn't seem to care how terrified I am. You may think I'm just a kid." "I'm only a boy," he said to the king. "But if you despise my sayings, I'll go fight him right now." That's what David said to Saul. So here's a guy, a young man, probably about teenage years, and he's facing a giant over 9 feet tall, a seasoned warrior. And what does David say? "I'm just a boy, but I believe in my God, and I'm going to take on this giant." And when David went out to confront Goliath, he was afraid, but he did not let his fear control him. He was scared, but he chose to trust in God. Do you see that? Fear is a powerful emotion, but if you let it control you, it will paralyze you. Fear can be debilitating, can make you feel like you can't do anything, but you must never let fear control you. Remember, fear is a liar. Fear will tell you that you are not good enough, that you are not beautiful enough, that you are not smart enough, that you don't have enough money, that you don't have enough influence. Fear will tell you all kinds of lies to keep you from pursuing your dreams, from taking risks, from stepping out of your comfort zone. But you must not listen to those lies. You must not let fear control you. Instead, you must learn how to manage your fear. You must learn how to use your fear as fuel, as motivation to help you achieve your goals. Listen, we all experience fear. Even the most successful people in the world experience fear, but they don't let fear control them. They use it. That's why you must never let fear stop you from doing what you need to do. You may be afraid, but do it anyway. You may be scared, but do it anyway. You may doubt yourself, but do it anyway. That's what David did. He didn't let his fear stop him from confronting Goliath. What happened? He took on a giant with nothing but a sling and 5 stones, and he killed the giant. Friends, if you want to succeed in life, if you want to achieve your dreams, then you must learn how to manage your fear. Don't let fear control you. Don't let fear stop you from doing what you need to do. Instead, use fear as fuel. Use fear as motivation. Do it anyway. That's what David did, and that's how he became a hero of Israel. Now, I want to look at another thing that David did. He took time to plan his attack. Notice his strategy. It's 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 34. Then David asked the people who were standing nearby, fetching some stones and putting them into his bag, "Sling, sling, sling, sling." When he had chosen 6 smooth stones, he took them up and also took his staff. He put the stones in a pouch made of a leather belt and ran up to meet the Philistine. So he took time to select the stones, selected the stones carefully, and he put them in a pouch that was made out of a leather belt. You see, he didn't just go out there blindly. He thought about what he was going to do, and he prepared himself. He knew that he needed smooth stones, and so he found some, and he put them in a pouch. He knew that he could kill Goliath with one of those stones. He could use the sling to send a stone flying into the giant's forehead, and that would kill him. And that's exactly what he did. It's 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 48. David put his hand into his bag, pulled out a stone, and slung it. With a flick of his wrist, he sent the stone hurtling toward the giant. The stone struck the giant in the forehead. The giant was stunned, and David used his spear to drive it home. He plunged the entire spear into the giant. The Philistines fled. The Bible says that David defeated the Philistines, and the Israelites won the battle. So friends, when life gets tough, when you face giants in your life, remember 2 lessons from the life of David. Number 1, be strong and courageous. Have faith in God. Trust in God. David knew that he was only a boy, but he had faith in God that he could defeat the giant. He had courage. He was scared, but he had courage. He didn't let his fear control him. He used his fear to motivate him to do what he needed to do. No, to take time to prepare. Don't just go into things blindly. Take time to plan your attack. Take time to figure out what you need to do to achieve your goals, and then do it. If you follow these 2 lessons from the life of David, I promise you, you will never fail. You will never walk away empty-handed. You will never be defeated. But some of you might be saying, "But Pastor, I'm not a believer. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. I don't pray. I don't go to church. I don't read the Bible. I don't have faith. What should I do?" Well, if you're not a believer, then you have to rely on yourself. If you don't have faith in God, then you have to have faith in your ability to overcome obstacles. You have to believe in your ability to solve problems. You have to believe in your ability to succeed. And how do you build that kind of faith? By taking action, doing something, by getting outside of your comfort zone and taking risks. See, faith is not just a feeling. Faith is a decision. Faith is a choice. And so you have to choose to believe in yourself. You have to choose to take action. You have to choose to pursue your dreams. You have to choose to step out of your comfort zone and do something. And by doing so, you will build your confidence. You will build your self-esteem. You will build your ability to overcome obstacles. You will build your ability to succeed. But if you sit around and you complain and you do nothing, then you will remain where you are. You will never move forward. You will never achieve your dreams. You will never overcome your problems. That's why you have to take action. That's why you have to do something. You can't just sit around and wait for things to happen. You have to make things happen. By doing so, you will build your confidence. You will build your ability to succeed. Friends, when life gets tough, what will you do? Will you be strong and courageous like David? Or will you cower in fear? Will you give up? Will you quit? Will you blame God? Will you blame circumstances? Will you blame other people? The choice is yours. Make the right choice. Be strong and courageous. Have faith. Don't let fear control you. Use fear as motivation. Prepare for battle. Plan your attack. Take action. Don't just sit around and do nothing. If you do these things, I promise you, you will never fail. You will never walk away empty-handed. You'll never be defeated. God bless you.